Hey everyone, welcome back to Bravely Default. Last time, we went to the Florm Gardens and experienced girl power from Victoria, Kikyo, and Artemia. Very interesting side quest, very odd. I don't really have words to describe it. Anyway, today we're here at Eisen Bridge to deal with Praline once again, and at first, just Praline. Yeah, pretty much this fight starts the exact same way, all the cutscenes leading up to it the exact same, so we're not going to be showing that. I fought Praline 3 times already, twice on video, sort of, like 1.5 times on video. Kind of dumb that they start the exact same way. It gets better, don't worry, it gets better. Chapter 7 is good, it's well designed, but it takes a little bit. Kind of weird, but anyway. I guess we'll go over our ability setup for this. Tiz is a black mage with time magic, with M attack 20% up, steady and parry cover, magic critical, black magic amp. Anius is thief and medication, with absorb physical damage, item critical, attack item amp, and healing lore. Bell is conjurer with vampirism, buff up, monster ability up, steady and parry cover, absorb physical damage. Antidia is a monk with sword magic, poison immunity is unnecessary. I don't know, just fucking get like better physical attack up. Where's like a better physical attack up? Get that. Setting parry cover, sword magic amp, and absorb physical damage. For equipment, Anius has the thief gloves equipped, and that's pretty much it, because she doesn't have Master Thief or anything. She doesn't even have Rob Blind, so we can't even equip that, but that's not a big deal. It doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all that's special. We don't really need anything else. If you need a reminder on how Praline fights, she starts with 2 black blades that'll confuse party members. Deal with them with multi-target thunder magic or medication, fulminant shards or something. Anything to take them out quick so you don't have to deal with that. Praline will mainly raise their physical attack as well as give them extra BP. She herself is not really that big of a threat. You can steal a star pendant from her to resist poison in battle, but you can buy those, I believe, over in Florum, so it's really not important to steal it. Don't worry about it. Anyway, let's just go ahead and cut to anything new during this fight.
Somebody needs some help?
Who are you?
And yeah, so Jackal's here now. He just sort of pops up out of nowhere, and well, here he is. So none of the guards won't pop up. Since you probably have a decent bit of damage on Praline already, I would suggest still focusing on her. This battle ends as soon as one of them goes down, so you might as well just focus Praline. I think she has less health anyway, as well as the fact that, well, you've probably already focused a bit on her. Also, you shouldn't have that equipped. Why do I have the Hidden Claws and get rid of... Okay, you didn't get rid of everything. Good. Go ahead and keep using Hidden Dragon. I don't really see a reason to use it otherwise. Jackal just attacks, basically. I think sometimes he'll steal potions, try and use them. You don't have anything to steal from him even, apparently, so that's, you know... He just sort of pops up. I don't know why he's here, but, you know, whatever. Jackal's here to help Praline out. I guess good for her, I guess. I mean, at least she gets a little bit of help. I don't need to steal from Praline. There's literally nothing I can steal from her, so I'm just going to keep using Fulminant Shards. You use Fireball. And you use Hidden Dragon. I don't know when Jackal shows up, it's just when you do enough damage to Praline, I would assume. I think that's a fairly safe assumption. Also, I don't think I have a way to heal besides, like, medication. I've kind of found it less and less necessary, though, to heal, like, at all. I've just not needed to. Especially, well, we have Vampire. So, yeah, that's how we'll heal. Mainly, yeah, because that's why, because we have Vampire, and, like, any job setup, I like to have Vampire because it's super versatile and really interesting to use. And that is White Wind, which is a really great way to heal. Even if your Vampire is damaged, like 2,460 HP. Not anything to laugh at, that's still pretty good. I'll take it. Obviously, it's not as good as maybe what a Kiraga could do from, like, a Spirit Master with Holy One, which can do easily 9,999 HP healing in a turn. But that's one, that's really unnecessary. And 2, White Wind does just as well, really, honestly. It's, yeah. I don't know what I'm saying anyway. Just fucking die, Praline. I'm just kind of wailing at her with Hidden Dragon and Fulminant Shards and stuff. You know, standard stuff. Yeah, and yeah, I don't know why Jackal's here or how he knew to come here. It's really weird, because there is literally zero connection between these characters typically. Like, well, not even typically at all. Like, they were a whole region apart across an ocean. They have nothing to do with each other besides working for the duchy in a roundabout way. both of them doing that. I mean, Praline works more directly with the Duchy. I more so mean that they both work with the Duchy, though Jackal not really directly. He doesn't run that way. He still technically does. It's just weird.
On second thought, run away!
Unhand me, you brute! You have some nerve interrupting my performance like that.
Shut your trap! No one talks to the Jackal like that.
The who?
The Jackal, I said. Great thief of the sands. And you can add Asterisk Holder and Grunt and the Eternian forces to the list, what's more.
Ooh! So you're a member of the forces too, Mr. Jackal? Did you come on orders from Swordmaster Kami Izumi then?
Come again? Swordmaster who?
Nobutsuna Kami Izumi? You mean you've never heard of him? He's super tall and wields a mean sword, and he's always in a long green robe.
A swordsman in a green robe? She must mean the chief. He did say he had some pressing business, and wanted me to handle that thing for old man TikTok. So... Oh, right! That order!
Well, great then! After you, Mr. Jackal, lead the way!
So they ran away. That's not to say they're entirely just gone from the story now. I mean, of course they are, and I don't know why you would think that. We now have a quest marker over at Nightchime, so let's hop into Grand Ship and head on over there. Let's autopilot Harina, Nightchime, and just go ahead and plop down over there. I'm pretty sure, by the way, that when Jackal thinks of the chief, he means Kint, not Kami Izumi. So big misunderstanding there. I don't know why he would assume that, though, given she said Kami Izumi. Maybe he does think of Kami Izumi. I don't remember. Let's go and rest at the inn, because we took, a little bit. Well, I guess a decent bit of damage there. I don't know. I'm not sure how much I really want to change my party setup for what's going forward. The main thing I want to get is Earth Resistance and Stop Resistance. So, gotta go and get that on everyone. Alright, so yep, everyone's equipped to Stop immunity. Generally just removed Absorb Physical Damage. Not really a necessity. I think I removed Black Magic Amp from Tiz instead. Because he didn't have Absorb Physical Damage anyway. But Stop immunity. Everyone's equipped with Earthing Charms or Earth Charms to resist Earth damage. You can get those over in Nightchime. And something I noticed during that fight is actually Praline resists light. I never knew that. So we are going to not have any light on our specials, because apparently she resists that. I've literally never encountered that in any of my playthroughs, or if I did, I never bothered to care. So change everything over to just fire. It doesn't matter what special it is or what element it is, because it's all gonna... We're not going to be making use of any elements anyway, so fire, lightning, that's fine. Alright. Looks good. Let's head into... probably the palace, because that seems to be where it's either that. There's only like 2 buildings in all of bloody Anshan that matter, so let's just head into the palace and see what happens.
Mr. Jackal, who's the man in the silly clothes?
That would be old man TikTok. And he's the reason the chief asked me to bring you here.
By chief, you mean the sword master?
Yeah, that's the one.
This is Praline Alamode, so-called diva of the battlefield, then?
Where are your manners, TikTok? That's no way to greet a guest.
TikTok? It's you who ought to mind his tongue, urchin. I am King of Ansheim, an honorable consul to the Cammer and Profiteer Merchantry.
King? What's so grand about a king? Your parents were less louts than mine, that's all.
What so... I am king, boy! Kings command respect and adulation by virtue of being king. Are you truly so crassly ignorant?
So what? You think you're better than the chief? With that weird thing on your head? I'll say this, you've got brass, Or wait, is that bronze?
The royal raiment is not weird. I'll have you know this is the very latest in fashion.
Excuse me, Mr. Jackal. Where will I be performing?
Why, yes, of course. You've quite the reputation, Miss Diva. I trust the rumors do not exaggerate your talents. I have deigned to introduce your melodious voice and dancing to the people of Anshine. For in my quest to industrialize this land, the people have suffered great pains. In recompense for their long years of labor, I would have them forget their hardship, if only for a moment.
Why? We're the Cameron Propator Merchantry, remember? We squeeze the people dry, then keep them in line by flashing the duchy's power at them!
I have no idea what you mean.
What? Really? Swordmaster really wants us to do that?
Oh, absolutely! Heard it straight from the chief's mouth.
Well, all right then. I can't say I really like this, but I'm a professional, so...
Stop right there! I heard every last word! You've already worked the people to the bone! Now you want to force more labor on them in exchange for a song? I'm not letting that happen.
That's not what I said at all.
You again? Come on, TikTok, you get to help this time. Let's get him, and get him good.
Ooh, that's my cue!
Alright, and now we fight Kamer, Jackal, and Praline all at once. A very unique fight, I must say. You get buffs, you get Jackal, and you get Kamer. I'd say Jackal without any flair, because Jackal doesn't honestly do that much. Like, he just kind of attacks, and that's it. We probably just steal the star pendants from Praline, but I guess we'll try and steal from her anyway. Even though we don't have the Thief's Glove equipped anymore, but that's not really a big deal. Everyone as well fights basically the same, but again, you know, main thing comes from them all fighting together. That's what makes it difficult, makes it interesting. Yeah, okay, just a star pendant. Nothing interesting. I don't think you steal anything from Jackal still, and maybe you steal something from Kamer, like some staff. Maybe you get like an Idrisil staff, I don't remember. Or no. Mainly because I didn't note it, apparently. I would suggest dealing with Praline first, because you don't want those buffs going out, you don't want people to get BP or magic stack up, whatever. Just want to get rid of her first. That looked cool. Just want to get rid of her first, because she's going to be arguably I wouldn't say arguably, she's going to be easily the biggest problem. After that, I'd say Kamer is a bigger deal, if only because he does have Quara, which even though we do have that Earth Resistance, is still, you know, not an easy attack to weather, so we do want to take him out as soon as possible after Praline, of course. You could take out Kamer first as well. He can also give them increased evasion through Valga. And of course, if you don't have Stop Immunity from the Time Mage, then you want to deal with that first, because Stop is really annoying. But if you do have Stop Immunity like I do, then not really a huge deal. I think you get that from Time Mage level 9, so not too difficult to get overall. Especially if you just, you know, just fight a bunch of random battles, honestly, in the overworld in like Chapter 5, in like Eternia or Florum. I think outside of Florum, it's after Chapter 5, or in Chapter 5 and beyond, is the best place to grind. I think this is because you get like the most experience in JP from the enemies there, if I remember correctly. I've never really felt the need to grind past that point in the game, but if you do, then I believe that is considered the best place to grind. If you need to grind in Chapter 4, I would still say it's Adia's room. But, yeah, past Chapter 5 and beyond, outside of Florum. At least that's what I read. I never had to do it really, so I don't really know, but that's what I've read, at least. So, yeah, this fight's sure going. I guess I could get, like, a re-raise out in case we die. Oh, it's not even, doesn't even go on everyone. You know, just, I don't know. Meteor, whatever. Let's have some fun. Let's just do random shit. Use another White Wind, use Hidden Dragon. Let's do random shit, and by random shit, I mean let's do the same shit over and over and over again that I've been doing this the rest of the turns. That's how it works, right? That didn't even hit Praline. That was useless. Entirely useless. Just keep using Fire Aga. We do need to bring Anius back again. She's pretty frail. She doesn't have a shield. Doesn't she have medication? I should really give her, like, a dagger. And use attack items when I bring her back. Was I stealing some from Kamer? I honestly was not paying attention. I don't know. So Jackal's not really that much of a threat. I mean, he deals damage, obviously, which is, you know, unfortunate. I don't want to get stabbed, but it's not really that big of a deal. I think he could still steal potions to heal himself. Or, well, heal himself and also his allies, but not, like... It's only for, like, 500 HP, I believe. It's just a potion. So really, it's nothing. Especially if you have medication and just use that. You deal, like, 2,500 damage. It's really... 500 HP is nothing at this point. You do have that. Go ahead and try and steal from Connor once more. Because I think he might, maybe, possibly, sort of have something. If he does, it's probably not that important. He might also just have nothing, and I haven't been paying attention this entire time. Where it's just saying they weren't carrying anything. Yep, that's exactly what's going on. Okay. Wow, you guys really fucking hate Anies. Jesus Christ. Like, they just keep wailing on her and her alone. No one else. Not Adia, who's also fairly frail because, you know, she doesn't have a shield either because she's a monk. No, just fuck Anies, I guess. I guess when you're, you know, being stolen from her, they don't even have anything to steal. It's only Praline, and Praline doesn't seem to care. Like, what is she gonna have poison immunity for? You can't poison her anyway, you're a boss. You have no need for that, Praline. Get over yourself. Jesus. I need to White Wind. I need to heal. And you just need to keep attacking. Hopefully take Praline down. And then we can start using attack items and actually take the other two down as well. Because,
It's over.
out of all the refights, I will say, this is a very interesting fight. But it's probably the worst one. Like, all the other ones are really fun, interesting, and cool. I like the story behind this one. I think it's really interesting and funny. The relationship that Praline and Jackal have, like, immediately is amazing. And, I guess he is talking about the Swordmaster when it comes to his chief. Like, he's not talking about Kint as well. I think he doesn't mean the Swordmaster, actually, but, like, they just have a very different relationship. So I like that sort of connection that Jackal now has to the Eternian forces as well as Praline. But, honestly, the dynamic between, Connor and Jackal is really funny as well. I like the dynamic between all the characters. The fight itself is kind of, you know, okay. It's nothing amazing. It's, you know, alright. I'll go and some White Wind here. Jackal's just really, like, he's boring. He doesn't do anything. Like, yeah, he can kill sometimes. Mainly when he and Praline just fucking focus Anius down, because fuck her, I guess. But, like, Connor's not that big of a deal. Praline's not that big of a deal. It's really just Jackal kind of, you know, poking you. I don't know. Out of all the fights, probably the least interesting and unique one. It's not bad, just wish they would have done maybe a bit more. Maybe give him Godspeed Strike or, you know, Shakedown to steal more potions and, like, use all 4 of them at once, or just steal, you know, better potions or something. Actually, he's not going to steal potions from us at all, because I actually don't have any standard potions on me. I only have, like, high potions and X potions, so he's not able to steal those. So if you just don't carry potions, he can never heal for the, you know, very small amount of 500 HP, but at least he'll never be able to do it. So just sell all your potions and buy them again afterwards if you really want standard potions for whatever reason. I don't really know why you would, but if you want them, then don't take them into this fight, because Jackal's going to be a pain about it. This magic could be coming in handy. Yeah, these Earth Charms are really just making Kamer a complete joke. He can't do anything. Also, I like how when Jackal heard Kamer call himself a king, his immediate response wasn't like, you know, nothing. Like, just don't even respond to it. His immediate response was, fuck you. It doesn't mean shit. It just means your parents had more money than me. Like, wow. I mean, he's a piece of shit, Connor, so, I mean, I don't blame you for responding like that, but... Like, wow, you couldn't have been, like, a little bit nicer? Not that he deserves to be, you know, doesn't deserve people to be nice to him, but, like, come on. It's not even that he's king, it's just, like, common courtesies, you know? Don't fucking say, man, you know, you're only a king because, you know, I mean, to be fair, he probably is only a king because his parents were, you know, quote, less louts than him, or not as a louty. I don't know. I think louty is the proper way to describe this, but it's the way I'm going to describe it apparently, because I'm an idiot. I don't know. What was my point? I don't think I had a point. I just like the Jackal does that. I think it's funny. Okay, well there's Karma.
What I do for the good of the people.
Yeah, sure. I mean, okay, you know what? No, I will say I do think he actually does believe that. He does actually believe that, like, what he does is right, and that is the, like, anti-crystalism and the restoration of Ansheim is the way forward in the world. He just has a really garbage way of going about it, and a really, dictatorial, is that the right way to say it? He seems like a dictator in how he's doing it, basically, is what I mean to say. Whether I said it right or not, I have no fucking clue. I'm pretty incompetent when it comes to most things, so... saying words is just one of them. So a good thing this fucking YouTube thing requires me to say words a lot, like in quick succession with one another. Man, it was such a harsh shift going from the scripted videos of chapter 5 and 6 where, you know, laid out all the information I needed to talk about and had a clear idea of what I was doing, talking about, to the next video, which was just like, I bad at words, can't talk, I'm bad at this whole thing. Why does anyone watch me? Wow, I'm sorry. I got depressing pretty quick. True though, I mean, like, it's just a hard shift between scripted and the mess that is me talking normally. I haven't used time magic once on Tiz, I'm realizing. I don't know why I equipped him with it. I guess just because I thought maybe I'd use it. Well, no. I used Meteor once and realized it was entirely useless. Though, to be fair, it was really only useless in that instance because I just wanted to attack Praline. Not, you know, because it's actually a bad spell, just because it didn't do what I wanted it to do in that specific instance. So it's really not bad. I never did equip on this with a dagger, like I said I was gonna, which would have been beneficial because she would have built up her special. Though, what I've noticed is that dagger specials do, like, fuck all. They really don't do any damage. So, probably actually would not have been that beneficial to bother doing that. First magic defense, cool. We get a star corselet from Praline, which I think is new. That gives us plus 100 max HP, pretty helpful. We also get extra Thief's Gloves if we want, as well as a Thief's Knife, which is a really old knife that can use Mug. Really useless at this point, but we have another one now, and that's cool.
Say, Chief, what are digits?
Another word for fingers and toes. Why do you ask?
I met this girl who sang a song that went, I gave him my digits, just watch him fidget.
That's awfully macabre.
Right?
Okay, so I guess he was talking about Kint when he said Chief. I don't know. That whole thing's confusing. It's just a big misunderstanding between the two, I suppose. Anyway, that's that. That's Connor, Kint, and Praline. And it's a fight that I think could have been more interesting if they added more abilities, mainly to Jackal and maybe Praline. But, you know, I like the idea, and I like the dichotomy between all of them, at least. So, you know, fun side quest, if nothing else. And, yeah, that's basically that. I love that line, too. Between Kint and Jackal. I think that's hilarious. But, yeah, that's that. Let's check out that Star Corselet. Might as well. Star Corselet. I mean... I don't know, we have 4. That's not new. That's garbage, in fact. Oh, whatever. Thought it was new. Well, yeah, it's not. I know it's not. Anyway, whatever. That's gonna be that. So yeah. Next time, I believe we head over to Eternia. I believe that's our next stop on the side quest train. We can head out of Ansheim and see that for ourselves. I'm pretty sure we've cleared everything else everywhere else, so... Yep, Eternia is the next stop, so we'll be heading there. Land of Immortality, here we go! Train over the mountain. I need to stop saying things and just end the fucking video. When I get to say train over the mountains, that is a sentence that makes literally no sense. Even in context, it doesn't make sense. It's just stupid. It's 2 a.m. That's not an excuse. Bye, everyone. But hey, if you enjoyed this video, maybe check out some of the other series I've done. You can also consider subscribing, checking out my Patreon page, or joining my Discord server. There are links in the description to those, as well as other social media links like Twitter and Facebook. Thanks for watching.